What's up everybody, it's Double H here, and in this video I'll be talking about a game that I've been looking forward to for quite a while now. This game is called Back 4 Blood. It's literally Left 4 Dead 3 basically, and if you guys don't know, Left 4 Dead 1 and Left 4 Dead 2 are probably my top 3, or one of them is my top 3 games of all time. You know, I enjoyed them, I still play them to this day, and there's a reason why it lasts that long. It's the modding community. The game is simple, but it's always different every time you play it. And this game is supposed to be Left 4 Dead 3. It's made by the same creators, Turtle Rock Studios, and this game was supposed to come out in June this month or next month, and it got delayed to October, which was a bad sign. I know it's supposed to be them trying to have more time onto the game, but there's probably something major wrong with it now when we see games like Cyberpunk coming out where it wasn't ready on release day and they pushed it back and they still wasn't ready. And now from what I'm seeing from gameplay videos, from the new trailer they just released a couple hours ago, this game, I am worried for it. I'm worried about this game because I'm not sure this is going to be the Left 4 Dead game we've been waiting for since freaking like over 10 years now. From what I'm seeing in these gameplays, this game looks so generic. It doesn't look anything like what it doesn't look like the creators of Left 4 Dead even made this game. This game looks like a cheap knockoff of what Left 4 Dead, or let's say some other random company tries to, make a Left 4 Dead type of game and they just failed miserably. This is what it is. This is how it looks like. From what I'm seeing, I don't want to hate on the game like this, but from what I'm seeing, I just do not like it. People are saying that I didn't play the pre-alpha, but people that play the alpha, they're saying the gameplay is fun, but there are major issues in the game where it has no character to the game, and Left 4 Dead always had that character. That's why it stayed one of the top played games on Steam for all these years now. It had character. Each character in the game, there was character to it. They had great dialogue. They had a story to them. All the locusts, or not locusts. I mean, fuck, I've been playing too much Gears of War. I'm talking about the regular zombies, all the special zombies. They all had like a little story background to them. They all had their own character uniqueness. And this game, I don't see any of that. I see them trying to, from what I see in the gameplays, all the regular zombies are just normal zombies they look really cartoony for some reason. I don't know if that's what they're trying to go for, but they just look really generic. And then the special infected, they're trying to copy and paste it. The tank is basically that big zombie. From what I'm seeing, you can literally just run past it. I hope not, because that tank is supposed to be there to disrupt you, basically, get in your way as a challenge. And the other special infected, there's something that looks like a hunter, basically. There's a charger, but they all look the same. They all have the same facial expressions, whatever it's called, facial, how the face looks basically, and they all look the same. But they don't have any character to them. They're just there. And so far, and there's another thing that's really bothering me about this that made me even more worried that came out today. Actually, a trailer came out about this card system this game has all of a sudden, where you can choose all these cards and all that kind of stuff. Like, this is stuff like from Evolve, if you guys remember that game. That game was on Xbox One on a release day. It came out, I think. That game is free to play now, but that game came out with almost $130 of like microtransactions, DLCs up the ass. I think there was something they wanted you to pay $8, $13 for the characters and stuff. Now, I hope it's not like that, but from what I'm seeing now, I'm seeing the pre-order, details right now on the website. I'm going to be showing you guys right now. The game, if you pre-order it, there's $100 discount all of a sudden. You get 4 days access, okay, whatever. But then you get an annual 3 upcoming DLC drops with new stories, playable content, playable characters, special mutator, ridden, and more. So there's DLCs that's going to break up the community. Something what Left 4 Dead 2 always had, or Left 4 Dead 1 always had too, was everything was on the game when you paid it. When you paid that $60, everything was there. It didn't divide the community at all. you know, eventually they added like a couple of DLCs in Left 4 Dead, but they're all, you know, throughout the whole cycle of Left 4 Dead, where, you know, every few years one came out, and it wasn't dividing. Eventually they made it free and everybody could play it, so everybody was back on the same, you know, the same play field. Everybody would always play against each other, so it didn't divide the community. Then there's 4 character packs, if you see 4 character battle hardened skin packs. So from what I'm seeing, this game is really trying to, and you know, there's emblems and sprays and titles and banners. From what I'm seeing, this game is doing what, you know, games like Gears of War is doing, where there's a lot of it's even Evolve, the game these guys made Evolve, and what they did in that game that kind of backfired, that almost destroyed their credibility as making the Left 4 Dead game. And they're doing the same kind of stuff, where there's already DLC planned out, there's already all these skin packs, all these card packs, all these emblems, these banners already planned out. And I just have a bad feeling about this game for some reason. From what I'm seeing in the gameplays, from what I'm seeing in the pre-orders, from what I'm hearing, when I'm seeing the trailers, this game looks like it could be a disaster if they don't do this correctly. And it's going to be sad if they actually go through with this and they just, you know, just milk it out from DLCs for us to pay for characters, pay for skins, pay for cards, and you know, they don't really change anything up from the pre-alpha. It's going to be really sad, because I was really hoping this game would be great, and I still have a little bit of hope that this game would, that delay from June to October, that couple of extra months they have, they, you know, flesh it out and make it more better. But right now, from what I'm seeing, I am not, you know, I'm hyped for it because I want to play something like Left 4 Dead. I want to support this game. I want to play Left 4 Dead 3 basically. But from what I'm seeing, it's making me, everything I'm hearing about it is making me harder to get more hype for this game. And it's coming out October in the fall, so all the other games are coming out as well. So, you know, it's going to be a hard time to, you know, get really invested into this game. But if they, you know, give some characters to the characters, basically the special zombies, the actual characters you play as, you know, they flesh out the bugs, they flesh out how this microtransaction is going to be, because from what I'm seeing, it's probably going to be in the game. But if they flesh everything out, they need to find a way to make this where you want to pay for it. You know, not make it where you have to pay for it just to like enjoy the game, but like you want to pay for it because you actually enjoy the game. So yeah, that's gonna just be a quick video about that. So make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe, do all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video.